What's up, fellow intellectuals? We're the Philosophes. I'm Kaiser Khan.
And I'm Meme Jong-un.
And this is the first episode of Burgertown, where we review our local burger joints. So, Meme, Now, this was your first time at the illustrious, iconic Moxie Burger. You know, I'm a regular patron of this franchise, but what were your first initial reactions?
Well, my first initial reactions upon entering into this fine establishment, I was first very impressed at the decor of this place.
Yeah.
Paper Mill Village is a very nice location.
Oh, it's beautiful. Aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah. And part of every restaurant is how it looks, how you feel.
It's the visual aesthetic, you know.
The style matched up. It was
Exactly.
It was somewhat rustic, homely, but at the same time modern.
Yeah.
The ordering process was very simple. The menu was very
Convenient.
clear. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
And combos were already set up, very clear, the progression of ordering. Very simple, nice waiters.
Absolutely.
I was also very impressed, I must say, that at this fine establishment, I don't usually go to gourmet burger establishments, so when I found out that they deliver your meals to your table, I was very impressed at that. Good service.
Oh, definitely.
And when they come back to ask if you need anything else.
Oh, it's high quality persons that are providing us with beautiful food and beautiful service.
So the decor and the customer service of this location were very good, very good.
Now let's get to the actual meat of the package here. What did you think about the food quality?
So I ordered the Moxie with a single order of their French fries, classic of course, with a nice order of Sprite along to go with that. When I first found the burger, I found it very interesting how it had a varying mixture of ingredients that you might not find normally in a burger. Blue cheese, I thought I saw some chicken in there. A great mix of different flavors and very unique too.
That blended together.
Exactly,
That
bacon.
worked harmoniously to achieve a marvelous effect.
Not so much different than us.
Right. So anyway, before we continue, as our resident expert of this Moxie franchise, I get the classic entrepreneur build your own burger, with beef, American cheese, lettuce, and my side is a 50-50 side with sweet potato fries and regular fries. Now with the sweet potato fries, there's this beautiful dipping sauce in which I insert the sweet potato fries and insert them into my mouth, and it just is a beautiful fusion of flavor that just rocks my world each and every time.
Mm-hmm.
So, sorry to interrupt you.
No.
I want to just ask, what is your score for this fine establishment, and how do you rank it upon our rankings for like the best quality burgers?
I must say, it was on a scale of 10, an 8. Now,
Meme.
I'm sorry.
Meme, you're gonna have to explain yourself.
Yes, I will. So
I am genuinely shocked because I find it to be truly a transcendent burger, but with Meme almost disrespecting its content. Whoa, it just kind of has me shocked. But I mean, no disrespect. I respect your opinion as an imperial force to be reckoned with. I can't fault you.
Now, the 2 points that are missing
Okay.
does not necessarily mean that it was a bad burger by any means.
Beautiful burger.
It was very delicious.
Yeah.
I thought that they blended the flavors very well.
Of course.
There was nothing wrong with the taste of the burger or the texture.
Oh no, there can't be a problem. It's Moxie we're talking about. Yeah.
But what I did find an issue with was I have a preference. It's entirely a personal preference. I prefer my burgers to be unbuttered, unglazed, if you will.
More of a pure.
Yes, yes. So while the buttered bun is very delicious and aesthetically pleasing, I find it to be slightly off-putting. If I had to do it differently, if the bun was unbuttered, it would have been perfect. The fries were a little greasy, but I'd say their crunchiness and their saltiness were
Top
correct.
notch.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It makes up for it. Not many burger places can salt fries correctly. You end up with too much and you oversalt it, salty, or too little and you end up with a tasteless, just crunchy noodle thing. But other than that, it was an excellent establishment, and I would definitely take any friend or any group of people there once again.
Yeah, I think when we reconvene the concert of Eurasia with some of our other contemporaries, including Make America Dank Again, for example, right? I would suggest that you perhaps maybe get the wheat bun, which would perhaps solve that
issue, yes.
That issue that you had with sort of the liquid feel that you got from the bun. I personally sometimes do find issue with the fries of Moxie Burger. Sometimes for me, they get soggy a little bit too quickly, which is why it's my strategy to always start with the fries before I dive into the burger. And, with what you said, Meme, about, Moxie being an 8, I personally find Moxie to be at least a 9. Sometimes being even a 9.5. I mean, clearly crossing the 6.9 out of 10 threshold that we, use to determine. Yeah. So, I think what's important for us to establish in the first episode of our series is the two parallel metrics, scales that we are using. One for sort of the fast food burger chains like a Five Guys or a Cookout, as opposed to these more gourmet style burgers like a Moxie burger or a Flip burger or a Farm burger, which we will be exploring in later episodes. So, I mean, of course, if you combine those two and compared Moxie with the Five Guys, obviously Moxie would transcend the scale. It would be it'd be at least an 11.
It's unfair to both establishments.
Exactly. So that's why I find it understandable that he does score it, that my great friend Meme scores it an 8 out of 10, because it's on the gourmet scale where we expect our burgers to be great. So,
one final note, the Sprite I received.
Okay.
I find that many other locations, whether they be fast food or gourmet, do tend to water down their sodas in an attempt to save money. However, it was obvious from the strong flavor, very on-point flavor of that Sprite that they did not skimp out on that soda.
Authentic.
It was authentic.
Exactly, authentic flavor. Exactly.
They did not go through anything else. The full thing. Moxie is the full experience.
It is just the holistic package of, aesthetic, environment, and just quality food. I am just inspired by the contents of Moxie, and I encourage all of my allies and contemporaries to come and convene with me at this beautiful establishment.
And if we have nothing else to discuss today, this has been
an absolute pleasure. We are the Philosophes, and we're signing out.